Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be covering one of the biggest mistakes that I see everybody make. Alright you guys, so before we jump in here, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about keeping your ads manager organized so that you know how your money is being spent and where you're spending it, okay? And one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is when you have an active campaign or an active ad set, different audiences that you're running, and they want to make a change to that audience, to that targeting, right? And so they'll jump into the ad set, you'll go into your targeting, and you'll make a change, right? Maybe you'll change the age from 18 to 35 to 18 to 45 or something like that. That's a pretty drastic change that you want to be able to track. You want to be able to know if that change made any difference to your campaign. And if you do it that way, you're not going to know the difference because all that is being tracked under that same ad set, under the same spend that you've already spent in the past, okay? So without talking too much, we're going to jump in here. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean.
All right, you guys, so here we are inside of my ads manager, and I want to show you guys how to properly make changes to any of your ads or any of your ad sets in order to keep them organized, and more importantly, in order to keep your money organized and inside of where you're spending your money, so that you know which ads you've ran in the past, which ad sets or ads have performed better, which ones didn't perform that well. And it's really important that you understand how to properly do that now, because as you're building your campaigns and you get further and further into it, everything is just going to be really disorganized and you're going to be kicking yourself later. So please make sure that you learn how to do this now. And so we're going to get in here, and let's say, for example, we are making a change to one of our audiences, okay? And just a quick note, this does apply across your ad sets and your ads too, okay? And the difference is the ad sets is anything that has to do with targeting, anything that has to do with budget, and your ads is anything that has to do with your creative, okay? So when you're testing your copy or your images or your videos or anything like that, but it all applies across, okay? So let's say, for example, just for our ad sets, and I'll jump into a little bit in some of the ads as well. Let's say in the ad set, we want to target. So here, for example, we're targeting new moms, and then we're also doing a retargeting audience. Okay, and this is a nonprofit organization here locally, and so let's say, for example, I've already ran this. Okay, I ran this campaign. It's already completed. It's already off, and we were running a page like campaign. Okay. But let's say, for example, let me jump in here so you can kind of see some of the targeting that I was using here. And we were doing 25-mile radius, 25 to 45, and women, okay? And then parents as well, too. So I'm really trying to target moms here, new moms. But let's say, for example, it's running, it's maybe a weekend, and I want to figure out if maybe 25 to 30. Okay, maybe I've gotten some feedback back, some results back on maybe my demographics and what demographics are engaging more with my ad, and I find out that 25 to 30 is my primary audience, okay? What you don't want to do is go in here into the same ad set and make the change here, okay? Because now when you go and you publish this, that campaign, this ad set right here is going to keep running. And now you're not going to be able to track the difference that it's going to make from that change, right? So initially it was 25 to 45. I was getting 67 cents per page like. And now making that change of 25 to 30, you're going to want to know if that made a difference, if maybe it turns into 40 cents per page like, or if it increases. It is still possible that it may increase, okay? Or maybe you're getting $1 per page like after you've made that change. You're not going to know the difference between that if you go in here in the same ad set and you make that change in there. What you want to do is, I'm going to go ahead and change this back just so that if I ever need to come back to it, I know that that's what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and just change that back. Here's what you want to do. And I recommend this for any change, really. I mean, there really isn't, I don't really, when I make any change, anything, I just duplicate the ad. I duplicate the ad. I may turn on or off the one that I duplicated from and go from there. So what you want to do is I'm going to take this here and we're going to duplicate this ad set. Okay. We're going to duplicate it. Go ahead and hit duplicate. And then if you want to rename it, all right, because you don't want to, you're going to be confused. You're going to want to rename this. If my other one was labeled New Moms 25 to 45, then this one is going to be 25 to 30. Okay, let's just say, for example, that's what I'm changing. I'm changing the age. All right, so 25 to 30, you're going to come in here and you're going to change this 25 to 30, and then you're going to hit publish. Okay, you're going to hit publish, and now it's going to start fresh, right? It's going to start fresh, and now you're going to be able to track separately. Okay, I spent $89 on this ad set, and now I want to see how much I need to spend in this new ad set, the 25 to 30, and see if that's going to improve or if that's going to get worse, right? But it's really, really important that you use the duplicate button and you duplicate any ad sets or any ads when you're making any changes. That's what I highly, highly recommend that. I'm going to go ahead and just delete that here. All right, so same thing. I'm going to jump into this ad set, and then now we're going to jump into our ads, which I am testing I was testing 4 different ads here, 4 different images. You can see the different images that I was using here. Actually, I was using a video down there too, which actually was doing really well. So same thing. You don't want to have this ad here running. I had already spent where did this show? I've already spent $52. I don't want to come in here and find out or decide, hey, I want to make a change to this ad, or I want to test a different image and see if it'll give me a better cost per lead, and then come in here and make that change there. Again, the same thing. You want to duplicate that image and track that separately so that you're keeping track of your results separately and you're keeping everything organized. Okay. So again, just to kind of wrap that up, you want to always duplicate your ad sets or your ads in order to stay organized and to track your money as best as possible.
All right, you guys, so there it is. One of the biggest and most important tips or techniques that I highly, highly recommend that you do and you practice as you're building your ads and you're getting further into your Facebook ad campaigns. Again, in order to stay organized and properly track where your money is going. This is something that I've learned just from experience over a long period of time of running campaigns and running several campaigns. And I learned really quickly that you have to learn how to stay organized, right? And so if you have any questions on duplicating any of your ads or your ad sets and properly testing anything, please drop them down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.